Okay, everybody out there on YouTube, can any of you see me? Can you hear me? Well, at the very least, I hope that you can't see me because my webcam is off. And if you would like to see me, you're gonna have to start paying an extra 50 bucks a month. More if you want to see me take my shirt off. The broadcast has started. To stop broadcasting, press the air button and select broadcast settings. Alright, we got a drug deal. Okay, I actually really do love busting up the drug deals in this game. They're actually one of my favorites. Alright, so let's see, what am I gonna do? Alright, now let's just hope that none of these guys, they have a mother named Martha. Yeah, I just started kicking you, and then you just are like, hey! It's like, that was actually one of my clumsiest attacks ever, and whatever. You know, as Mystery Science Theater once said, whatever, white people. But I absolutely do love that nobody is actually watching. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna act like bothered too much. Maybe if I was screaming about, you know, like, but, you know, I try to be kind of chill, you know? Like that song, who was it that was singing it? Was it Dre? God, I actually used him in a video. I used the song, and now I kind of really feel bad, you know? Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking for a second. I actually usually have problems with not talking because, you know, I'm kind of like a motor mouth. Alright. I will beat you! You are beaten! I have vanquished you!
Nothing puts a pep in my step like halting an...
So, for the 0 people actually watching this, what I really want to do is I want to be kind of like... Oh god, I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Worst thing is I ain't even wasted and I'm just like completely forgetting my train of thoughts. Whee! Spider Pig does whatever a Spider Pig does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a pig. Look out! He is a Spider Pig.
The right to refuse. Says so right on the sign.
Breakouts, I'm sorry, no, not breakouts. Break-ins are also one of my favorites, favorite crimes to spoil. Because it's just so much fun. Okay, let me rephrase that. It's just so much fun to just go in there and be like, oh, hey, you're at a wall. I can just like, you know, smack you. I can just use impact webbing and just, you know, I can just impact webbing you against the wall there.
Gotta be a special kind of crazy to rob a storefront in the...
If only there was a Spidey signal. Wait a minute, I actually do have a Spidey signal. Yeah, it's kind of funny because, Spidey never really used it at all in any of the movies or even in any of the animated shows that I can think of. But he actually does have a Spidey signal in some of the comics. He doesn't use it that often anymore.
All units advised, a kidnapping has been reported.
Kidnapping? There's been a kidnapping? Well, why doesn't somebody just wake the kid up? Puns! Ha ha ha! Whee! Alright, well, where's the kidnapping, officer? By the way, can I just say how much I absolutely love doing that? Where I just kind of like go, what? And then I...
Attention all units, there's a vehicle pursuit in progress.
Vehicle pursuits. That's actually one of the crimes I really do not care for, just because the whole getting on top of the vehicle and then making it stop. I just never cared for that. Plus, it also kind of reminds me too much of some of the really, really lame chase missions from the old Ultimate Spider-Man game. Any of you guys ever play that? That was actually a ton of fun back on the PS2. I mean, I know it sounds kind of weird that I just complained about it, but no, actually, for my money, Ultimate Spider-Man was the best Spidey game until this came about. Alright, who else is here? Uh-oh.
This fight's going viral.
Yeah, I sure wish I was going viral here. Instead, I'm just talking to myself and nobody is watching. Basically, it's me every single day. Okay. Ow, that's friendly fire. You know, now I mean, I know that you're a criminal, but I feel kind of bad that your buddy shot you in the leg. I mean, that's not cool, dude. By the way, I'm also still kind of completely depressed that I see, like, 0 people watching. However, on the other hand, you know, it's okay. It's okay, because I get to talk and I get to, you know, at least pretend that someone actually does care about anything I have to say or think. You know? And I could use the self-esteem boost. You know, hold on a second, kiddies. I'm actually going to go tell everybody, because maybe if I actually posted this on my social media accounts, maybe someone would actually, you know, like, you know, maybe they would actually kind of like, you know, hold on. Go to my channel. There we go, copy link. I'm gonna post that up on, anybody wanna watch me be sarcastic and play Spider-Man? You don't? Please say you do. Because I could use the self-esteem boost. Fetching preview. And there we go. Oh, watch me play Spider-Man? And I'm just gonna spam all my buddies. Granted, I have only like 3 or 4. And, you know, I don't really call it buddies so much as they are people who just kind of like barely tolerate my presence. But, you know, it's nice to imagine, is what I am saying. Let me see. There you go. Now, on one hand, I do know that I could just, you know, play, like, really bad horror games, like FNAF, and I could, like, pretend to be like, oh my god, I'm so scared! But, you know, I got a little bit more dignity. I mean, you know, I did just call it FNAF, so I'm not sure I can really say I got that much dignity, but, you know. Whee! You know, okay, this part where you just kind of like dive down and then just at the very last second go up like that. It actually is like, it reminds me of like that brief moment when you were watching The Amazing Spider-Man 2 where you thought, this movie might be okay. And then the rest of the movie happens and it's like, God, Sony, stop. Stop doing this to my favorite superhero. I mean, I almost wish I could be reading the time where he found out that his girlfriend... Okay, okay, no. I don't think I would rather be reading Sin's Past than, you know, watching The Amazing Spider-Man 2. But just remember, kiddies, it's because of that movie that it took so friggin' long for Spidey to show up in the MCU. And it still irks me to this day that there are people who act like Andrew Garfield was such an awesomer Spider-Man than Tobey Maguire. No, he wasn't. Look, I don't want to disparage Andrew Garfield as an actor and as a human, because, you know, I've never met the dude. He could be like the super coolest guy ever, and, you know, but at the same time, it's like, hey, judging him on just those movies, you know, it wasn't very good. I accept that he did the best he could. It's just you had a pair of movies that were neither of them were really that good. Neither of them were even made because anybody really wanted to. The first one was essentially just a soulless remake of a movie that had already been made. And the first half of it is basically just literally the same beats as the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie. Except not as good, and also like, we really want this to be like Batman. It's like, Spider-Man is not Batman! You fail at comics! I mean, you fail... Okay, you don't fail as bad as the guys who say they're angry they can't masturbate to Squirrel Girl, but, I mean, you do still fail if you really do think Spider-Man and Batman need to be the same. Uh-oh, hit and run! And we ain't even talking about the Simpsons game. I really like the Simpsons,
Nasty
you know.
car wreck down there.
Car wreck down there! Okay, where are they? Alright. Shut up! I'm trying to help you!
Debris is trapping someone inside that car. Don't panic, I'm here.
Okay, now we gotta go save this dude.
I've got you.
There we are. I got you! You are safe!
Spider-Man! A bunch of guys robbed a bodega and took off to an 80. They caused the wreck.
A bunch of guys? Who did it? Little Timmy, down the well? Well... well, little Timmy down the well. Well, accidental pun. Anyways, you know what? I would go save little Timmy. Unfortunately, this is the 4th sodding time that I have had to tell little Timmy to not play in the well. I'm tired of it. Little Timmy, I will send you down a care package and then come save you in a week. What? Toilet? You should have thought about that, little Timmy. Also, I'm going to kidnap Lassie. Lassie is now my puppy. Lassie is a good puppy, and Lassie deserves much better than to constantly have to tell me that you are in trouble again. Alright. Anyways, yeah, like I said, I really do not like these car chase parts of the whole game. Oh, wait, no! There! Got you! Ah, no! There! God, why am I doing so bad at this? I'm usually a lot better. Maybe it's because I'm trying to talk and be funny and entertaining. And let's be honest, I completely fail at being entertaining. I mean, maybe not Adam Sandler bad, but, you know... Then again, Adam Sandler at least gets paid millions of dollars to not be funny, and all I get is shunned by society. Basically, what I'm saying is, I'm kind of a depressive wreck. Anyways, I'm gonna find a tall building. In the game, I mean, you know. Let me see, where could I go? Where should I go? City Hall, Municipal Building. ESU. Oh, that's where I went to school, not really. Washington Square Park. The Flatiron Building. Let's go to the Flatiron Building. Which in the movies, yeah, that was actually where the Daily Bugle was headquartered. I think that's also where Channel 6 was headquartered in Ninja Turtles. You know, in the 80s cartoon. Man, that was actually an alright show. I mean, let's be honest, looking back on it, it's like... Jeez, mugging? Alright, fine, I'll go save him.
Someone's getting robbed. Surprise!
I mean, really, you guys should have thought about this. It's like, you know, Spider-Man usually comes and beats people up who are, like, doing the bad thing, so... You know, it's kind of like your own sodding fault you didn't think about that. Alright, who's left? Oh, there you are. Hey, there's one more. Whee!
Every two-bit mugger.
Okay, so anyways, yeah, we were talking about the Ninja Turtles cartoon. That was 10 minutes ago! And, you know, it was kind of like... Yeah, I mean, it was an alright show, but... I mean, let's be honest. The whole show was just a cartoon. It was... No, it wasn't a cartoon. Obviously, it was a cartoon. It was a toy commercial. I mean, it was a toy commercial, kiddies. But, you know, a lot of the cartoons from back then were toy commercials. You know, like Power Rangers. Why are you honking at me, taxi? Are you perchance a crazy taxi? See what I did there?
Hey, what's up?
You're the best.
Alright. Alright, let's go swipping around. Swip. 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 Alright, I just went to the Flatiron building. See, where else do I want to go? You know, I want to go see Tony. Is Tony alive or is he still dead? Oops, spoilers for Endgame, but, you know, I'm pretty sure all of you saw Endgame. Well, at the very least, the 0 of you watching me watched Endgame, so... Well, I mean, technically that is correct. Alright, anyways, where am I trying to go here? Where am I trying to go? There's the Empire State Building. I'm not King Kong, though. There's the MetLife Building. I'm assuming. Where's Wall Street, actually? I wouldn't mind visiting Wall Street. I mean, in here. I mean, not the real Wall Street. I mean, ugh. You know, talking about Wall Street, that reminds me of, Oh, there's Avengers Tower. That reminds me of, Star Trek. That reminds me of Star Trek The Next Generation. So, not sure if you guys know this, but in the Star Trek Expanded Universe materials, Wall Street on New York City... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Secret photo opportunity. Okay, I gotta find it. Alright.
Officers respond. Witness report of an active drug deal. Incident is active near Times Square. Proceed with caution.
Subject off center. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I heard you, police officers. Whatever. Get somebody else to do it so Jameson can yell about how I'm not, you know, fighting crime. Subject off center. Subject off center.
Hey, could you, like, do something?
The man with the dark past. Wow, that sounds compelling. Alright. Let's go up this way. Let's go up this way. Whee! Alright. Ah! Okay. Subject too far. What do you want?
Love it.
I'm glad you loved it. I don't even know what I just took a picture of. I mean, I took a picture of a clock, but there's like a bazillion clocks. I mean, I counted all of them. You know what? Maybe they should make a Spider-Man game where the moon is falling. And, you know, the moon could even have like a really scary looking face. And, you know, Spider-Man has like 3 days to stop it, but he can, you know, use a magic flute. What? They already did that game? Seriously? Okay, sorry guys, my producers told me that game was already made. It was called The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. Available now for Nintendo 64, Nintendo 3DS, and the Nintendo eShop. I apparently have never heard of it. But maybe it's fun. I don't know. I've never played a Legend of Zelda game. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just kind of rambling. Just kind of rambling on and on and on and on. By the way, I actually do have a Spider-Man tattoo, and no, you cannot see it. It's for the ladies' eyes only. And even then, they have to prove that they are within 5 IQ points of my own in order to see it. preferably lower. Nothing personal, kid. Oh god, I just said the Rick and Morty thing. Ah! Somebody save me! I just quoted the Rick and Morty copy pasta. I hate myself. Well, I mean, that part's not far from the truth, but I mean, come on. Quoting the Rick and Morty copy pasta, that's a new low even for me.
Great news. You'll see all your friends again in jail.
Alright, let me just do one more thing here. Let's go to the Demon Warehouse. The Demon Warehouse missions tend to be pretty fun. Demon Warehouse, gonna go to the Demon Warehouse, and I will whip them up, and I will sing a song. I am making this up as I go. Did I just see bad guys? Oh, armed robbery in Spanish Harlem. Defeat the thugs. Sounds good to me.
Gentlemen, afraid I've got to ask you to leave the store.
That was quick. You know, I wanted to punch somebody and I almost ended up punching a civilian. Oh, come on! I just got you! I just webbed you and it just... Ah! Okay. Now I am angry! Now I'm gonna kick you! And now I'm going to punch you! Shoryuken! I got him! Yay!
Gotta be a special kind of crazy to rob a storefront in the city Spider-Man protects.
I know, Spidey. Jump! Alright, let's go into... Yeah! Enemy rockets will give an audible warning when locked on. Well, that's pretty considerate of them. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you guys should have thought about that before you decided to bomb something. Bakame. Ah, shite. Oh, okay, good. He didn't see me.
Oh, sorry. Did I startle you?
Alright, let's see. Who else is around? Yeah. Oh, there's a dude. Now I feel like playing Spot the Car. Which, you know, of course we all learned how to play that game when we watched the classic film Tiny Toon Adventures, How I Spent My Summer Vacation. Did you kids see that movie? That was a great movie. One of the great summer movies of all time. Where you play Spot the Car. How do you play that game? Spot the car with a different license plate? Nope. You spot any car. There's a car. There's a car. There's a car. There's a car. Oh god, I'm annoying myself. And I'm like literally the only one here. I'm going to beat this guy up. And then I'm going to punch this guy. Ow! Stop hurting me! I am supposed to hurt you! Now I'm going to use my special Asgardian gloves! Which I actually really like using this. Partly because since the quad damage power-up, this came from the Fear Itself suit. Which of course, Spidey got the Fear Itself gauntlets, obviously during an event called Fear Itself, which granted I've never read. But, you know, they were like made from some kind of magical metal that Thor's people got. So it's like, hey, do you like this? Yeah. Do you like these gloves? Guess what? Thor got them from me. And Thor is sexy. Yeah, I said it. Thor is sexy. You think so too. I haven't got actual audio of Alex Jones admitting he thinks Thor is sexy. I mean, here it is. I'll play it for you now. Hello, my name is Alex Jones, and I think Thor is sexy. He is so sexy that he is like the sexiest guy since sex was ever invented. I'm Alex Jones. That's totally him saying it. I did not make any of that up. God, I'm a lunatic. I think I might have mental issues. I'm gonna pull this down on everybody. Then I'm gonna kick you. I'm gonna shoryuken you. But am I the first one who's ever, you know, made that connotation that when Spidey knocks somebody into the air in this game, he's basically doing a shoryuken? I can't be. I cannot be the first person to have noticed that. Alright, let's see. Oh, hi guys. Alright. There you go. Oh, hi Larry. You are lying. I never hit you. Why am I talking like Tommy Wiseau? You are tearing me apart, Lisa! Yeah, I will admit, I am like one of the last people in the world who still thinks that quoting The Room is funny. Here's the thing about me, guys. I am not just a guy who is like, who takes old memes that have been long ground into the dust. I'm the kind of guy who's like, hey, look, okay, granted they are still dust. They're still dusty old memes, but that's no reason that we can't snort those memes.
You may have just done the opposite of repair at this repair shop.
Don't worry, I'll get the cops down there. They'll clean things up.
Okay, guys, well, in all seriousness, for the 0 of you actually watching, this was really just more of a test. I really just kind of wanted to see if I could do this, because I got this very snazzy new headphones for my PlayStation and for recording, and I thought, hey, we'd give this a shot. Really what I want to do is I want to do an entire playthrough of this and the Batman Arkham games, because I'm a massive fan of these characters, and I thought, hey, that would be kind of cool to do. I would love to give my thoughts, my opinions on these games, and just, of course, be really super snarky, because that's basically what I do. I'm like, super snarky. Like, seriously, Marvel, let's do a team up with me and Spider-Man. Please? Oh, you know, I can dream. Alright, I'm just gonna go up to Avengers Tower, because, you know what? Because I miss Tony. Let me just say, before we close this out, I'm just gonna tell you guys, kid. I'm just gonna tell you guys. Just remember. Tony Stark makes you feel he's a cool exec with the heart of steel. As Iron Man, all jets aflame, he fights and smites with repulsor rays. And yeah, I'm actually kind of good at the song there. Alright, everybody, thanks for watching. See you next time. お疲れ様でした。